from the Audible Entertainment Studios, your premier podcast for the Hickory, North Carolina area. In the mix with Audible Entertainment. We talk about anything and everything.
There you have it, folks. We talk about anything and everything. My name is Chris, host of the show, owner of Audible Entertainment. We're at the Audible Entertainment Studios. We got Bubba in the house. We got Adam.
Yes, sure.
Forrest.
It's crack-a-lagging.
We're doing the damn thing right here. On the phone with us this evening, ladies and gentlemen, we got Mr. Bryan Hollifield.
Hey, what's up, what's up?
There we go. Yes, sir. Pro Bail Bonds. Let's see, you're based out of Taylorsville, right?
Yeah, we have several offices. I mean, we do all the surrounding counties, Caldwell, Alexander, Catawba, you name it. Just a 100-mile radius, I'll get to it.
Perfect, yeah. So if you guys, all the listeners out there, if you haven't figured it out, we're going to be talking about bail bondsman stuff and some bounty hunter stuff on this episode. We're going to get down to the nitty-gritty, talk about it, be about it, Hollifield's experiences out in the field. Anyway, you guys ever been arrested?
Not technically.
Not technically. You ever had to use Mr. Hollifield for his services?
I've not. I posted an unsecured bond. So.
Now, I have been in jail before, but it was when I was a firefighter.
Child support.
Yeah, I hear you. Nah, this was when I was a firefighter. They actually had like a fire at the jail that we had to go to.
Okay.
And it was like one of the inmates put their flip-flops in the dryer so it would like stir some shit up.
That's wild. So P. Diddy wasn't there, right? This was before that.
This was way before Diddy.
So y'all are saying I'm the rebel.
Hey, that's called
Y'all are saying I'm the rebel.
Man, they put that salty feature in.
Yeah. That's amazing. So Hollifield, tell us about what you do, man.
You know, people go to jail, people make dumb mistakes, and they pay me a little percentage, and I put up most of the money, and they can go back out and go to their families or back to doing dope, I guess, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, am I allowed to say that word on the podcast?
Absolutely.
But,
anything and everything, baby.
But, you know, I deal with criminals, so I'm straight up potty mouth. But yeah, we provide a service, and, you know, we let you get back home to your families and, you know, get out here and stiff your baby mamas and whatever it is you're doing, you know.
Back out to all the mud crickets.
That's it. Yeah. Well, between the mud ducks, mud crickets, and the trap chickens. So.
Trap chickens.
Jesus Christ. Sounds like this show's based in McDowell County. Jesus.
Do you know why the trap chicken was shooting
Hey, you said anything and everything. So.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Just so everybody knows out there in podcast world, I'm from Marion, which is McDowell. That's in North Carolina, McDowell County. Jesus Christ. It was nicknamed Meth Dow County for a reason. And not proud of that, but that's
nice.
Also why I don't live there no more. So there's that.
You would never know. You got very pretty teeth.
I never got
veneers
over stuff.
They're veneers.
You sure got a pretty mouth, baby. You sure got a pretty mouth.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I never wanted to smoke my teeth up. So there's that. I didn't want to get high off my teeth there. But yeah, so you also do the bounty hunting as well, Hollifield, which is basically, if he's on a bond and you guys don't show up, he's coming after you. So tell us about one of the last experiences you have with that.
Well, you know, the funny thing is it's still old school Wild West, if you really want to think about it, you know, wanted, dead or alive. Those things are still in place, but of course you try to avoid that with all cost. It just depends. Each person's different, but the state allows me, if they don't go to court, it allows me an X amount of time to find them and put handcuffs on them and put them back. So it just secures our money. But let's back up a little bit though. The state of North Carolina, we're not allowed to be called bounty hunters. That is illegal. So I am a fugitive recovery agent. So,
okay,
but Yep. Stated. That's why my vest says agent on the front of it. But I love it because I go into these trailer parks, the little Costa Rica or whatever you want to call them, trailer parks, and all people see is agent on the front of my vest. You should see these motherfuckers run like cockroaches. I guess they think I'm fucking immigration or something, you know?
Yeah, they probably think you're with ICE or whatever coming in like
That's
that.
it. That's
He's
it.
like, no, I'm just here for your ice. Like, come on.
That's it. So, but yeah, it's always an adventure. I'm gonna be honest with you. Writing bonds is how I make my money. I can do contract work for recovery work, but most time we do in-house, and it just secures our money. We've got a $50,000, $100,000 bond, and they decide they don't want to go to court. Then I help regulate that shit and put them back. So, hey, I took people to Hey, that's it. I put people back in jail on Christmas Day for $50 out of principle. So Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
There you go. Coming from the cold-hearted motherfucker, Mr. Bryan Hollifield.
Hey. Hey, no, hell no! Santa ain't got nothing on me. He gives out cold. I give out flip flops and a hot cot.
So you're kind of like Patty Mayo.
No, don't even. We can go ahead and continue this call now. My guns are real, baby. My guns are real.
I mean, we can go real old school with it. Instead of dog, we just call you puppy.
Hey, that's better than Patty. That's better than Patty.
He's like, that's an upgrade.
That's it.
We got
but yeah, it's always something. It's always something. The fun part is it's very similar like PI work, So I mean, I'll sit in parking lots and stay in neighborhoods for hours on hours on hours. People don't realize everybody you meet's like, oh man, I'd love to do that. I want to bounty hunt. I want to hunt people down, and but what they don't see is the 10 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours of setting up on the damn day stay shack motels, and watching people, endless.
Sounds a little bit like you're a little bit of a pedophile, but
just watching people.
Hey, I tell you what, I'll about bond anybody out for anything. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get a phone call about some pedophile shit or somebody touched a little kid or no, I'm out. I hang the fuck up. You know what I mean? You can stay in there. I don't care. You damn peddle all the dope you want to, but Bubba's gonna get a hold of your ass.
Not Bubba here on the show.
Not me.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess I need to clarify. Not Bubba from Audible Entertainment will get your ass, but
I'm not built for jail. I got too juicy of an ass.
Oh well.
Oh Lord, you're shaking that ass on Friday night. I know that.
Yeah, that's right.
Bubba's ass remind me of a white version of Tyson's ass.
Oh Lord.
Nah, it's more king of the
Hey, I'm buying him a red G-string. I'm gonna buy him a red G-string. I got you.
That's going to be the beginning of our Audible video when it comes out.
Yeah, it's going to be me with some gloves on walking out. And
you got to be like some of those girls we see out at the bars where you got to like pull them above your hips so like people know you're wearing underwear.
That's it.
No, I want them to think that I'm not wearing underwear. That's what I want them to think.
But I will say this, man. People just go to court. It's not rocket science. Set your alarm. Go to fucking court. Do you know the stories I've heard about and why you didn't go to court? Unreal. You're grown ass people. You're out here doing grown ass shit. Go to court.
Yeah. All right, look,
I had this chick.
What's the craziest excuse you've got, man?
What? Why I didn't go to court?
Yeah.
Because my mama didn't take me.
My mama didn't wake me up.
I'm gonna tell you.
You 42-year-old. You 42 years old, dude. What do you mean your mama didn't take you?
I forgot I locked the basement door.
But the most common one is I forgot. That's. I've had people say they were in the hospital, and it just varies. Sometimes I will say bad things happen to good people. That's kind of why I got into this business, to help people out. Sometimes bad things happen to good people, but every week, no, you got a problem, my dude. I could sit here all night. Go ahead.
Oh, I can speak from experience on like court dates, dude. I don't like that shit's scary. Like especially for me, because I'm an angel. I ain't really done anything wrong in my life. So, okay.
I don't know. I bet that studio's getting deep by about now. That studio's filling up full of shit.
Well, from
somebody.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like somebody says like, oh, you got to be at court like November 28th. Like, I know that's gonna be fucking Thanksgiving this year. You better believe I'm gonna be at fucking court, even if it's closed. Maybe it was a misprint. I'm gonna be standing outside of that courthouse at least 30 minutes to an hour before my court time, so I can just get rid of that. Like I don't play with that. and I think a lot of people need to take.
Well, you know,
note.
the problem. The problem is with society, there's too many, to this day and time, there's too many apps and there's too many ways. There's about 5 different ways that you can find out about your court date and go to court. So if you don't go to court, you're just a dumbass.
Sounds like an issue, not an ish me.
Well, see, like coming from
That's it.
where Byers started the episode with asking about anybody been to jail. Yeah, been arrested twice. The one time that I missed my court date was when I moved back into North Carolina. I got a DUI the Wednesday night before I moved back to North Carolina in Georgia. That Wednesday night, I moved back that Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I officially changed addresses in April.
Yeah.
Well, they sent all the notifications by mail. That was during COVID. There was no email, nothing sent to me. There was no other notification. I didn't have a lawyer. I didn't bond out.
Right.
I stayed until Friday morning to see the judge. Got out because it was like an $800 fucking bail for a DUI.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I ain't got that right now, dude. Like, that's why I'm leaving this state. Go back home and work. And my court date was apparently set for April 25th. April 1st is when I officially moved into my house here. They didn't send another notification out by mail. And when they did, since my address changed, I got the mail here. I went back in October of 2020. And when I showed up, I was sitting across from the public defender when the lady with my file walked up and said, this motherfucker's going to jail. He didn't show up to his last court date. It's a DUI. He didn't bail out. He doesn't have a lawyer. All he's going to have to do is go up there and say he pleads not guilty, and we're putting his ass in jail. I took my dad with me in case of that.
Oh, well,
and I mean, that's a legit excuse.
Can I get a continuous plea?
Yeah, I never got a notification. Well, when they asked me, I went in there and I didn't plead anything. I pretty much just let them know, like, hey, I'm not going to fight this. I don't have a defender today. He asked me if I would get a lawyer and come back and fight it, and he would set me a new court date. He set it for 30 days, and I'd have to show up. And that day I went and got a lawyer. I haven't even heard from my lawyer the results of that. That's 4 years ago. Wow. I have nothing. I have no email. I have no notification from my lawyer.
I'll tell you what you do, God. You probably got a warrant for your arrest at fucking Georgia.
No, I've been pulled over, but I've been pulled over in Hickory for it, or in North Carolina, because I had the tag lights out on my truck, because you have those lights in North Carolina. Of course, any lights that you have to have. Well, I've been pulled over that, and they're like, no, your shit's clear.
There you go.
Did you pay your attorney in full?
Yeah, my attorney's paid in full. The court.
Oh yeah.
The court's done. The last time I talked to my attorney's assistant or whatever, she was like, no, he's already handled it all. We got to send you all the results by email so you know what you have to do to. Because, some of them suspend your license. Some of them just tell you go and do, the public service and all that other stuff. That's your actual finding by the judge of what you got to do to take care of it. And I have gotten nothing.
Kind of sounds
like... Well, if you've been pulled in North Carolina, and it ain't come up. So you should be good, Pony Boy.
Yeah, he's got me cleared on everything and stuff like that. So I'm like, that's kind of awesome. But, yeah, I just thought it was funny that standing there, the public defender was already ready to put my ass in jail because of missing the court date where I'd moved out of state.
Right, yeah.
It's a money racket. I mean, it's a business. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, it's a revolving door business. So,
absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
either way, I don't care how you want to paint it and look at it and whose fault is what. They want you to fuck up. They want you to mess up. They want it. They want to give you them bonds, because every bit of that money and so forth, if the state gets that money for the bonds, it goes to the school board system. The school board DA gets that money for the bonds, and that goes into the school buses and the computers that they don't have and the tablets that they don't have and all that,
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, absolutely, it's a money racket. I mean, you get locked up. And then you got to pay a bail bondsman to get out. Then you go to court. You got to pay. Well, unless you get a court-appointed attorney, but you still, you pay for the lawyer. And then you got to pay court costs, and you got to pay fees and fines and probation fees, and yeah.
'Cause I'm locked up. They won't.
But you guys you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised the shit that I have to chase people on. You know what I mean? So let's just one incident. Let's say, so this guy, he got a window tint ticket, right? Window tint ticket. That's it. He got a court date to go to court for a window tint ticket, which he could have had the tint ripped off of it, showed him he didn't have the tint on none of there no more, pay his fine, and peace out. Well, so what does he do? He don't show up to court. So they give him a bench warrant for his arrest. So he's still rolling around G-Money, and gets pulled over. So what happens? He goes to jail. We bond him out. This sucker rolled off on us for like 5 months. I chased the dude for 5 freaking months over window tint ticket. Okay, so check it. So when I did finally catch up to his ass and I arrested him, I got him in handcuffs and I started patting him down. This sucker had like $5,000 cash in his front pocket. I said, bro, you could have paid for 30 window tickets. He's like, oh, well, I'll pay it now. I was like, no, you going to jail.
That is insane.
You going to jail.
Wow. Womp womp.
Get your ass, Mr. Postman. So and there was the time I drug a chick out. There was a time I drug a chick out from underneath the car, and she still had the needle banging in her arm. But that's neither here nor there.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
man.
that was a trip. She's like, oh, I knew I was going to jail. I wanted to finish my dope.
I just wanted to get high one more time.
One last high.
Taser.
That's not my name. Ah! Like,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, before the night was over, her name was Lick-a-Lottopus because she went straight to jail.
That's wild. That's insane. All right, guys. Well, check it out. If you need some help, you out there listening, and you got somebody locked up, you're trying to get out, Hollifield, plug your business real quick.
Yeah, we got pro bail bonds, man, and we're, of course, we're in Caldwell County, Alexander County, Burt County, Catawba County, you name it, we're about there, and if I can't get to it, I've got other agents all the way from Asheville all the way down past Charlotte and Monroe, so, we'll be happy to help anybody out, and we do discounts and let you make payments and that sort of thing, so, look us up on Facebook or look us up on Google. Pro bail bonds.
Sounds great, man. Pro bail bonds in the house. If you need them, you know where to find them. Look them up. And guys, from the panel, anything else real quick? We good?
Hey, fellas, I don't want to cut you short. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to run inside this house and snatch this trap chicken. So y'all be good and be safe.
Sounds good, brother. Good luck to you.
but just don't be an idiot, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
Go to
go to
fucking
court,
court.
do what you're supposed to do. Like,
Right.
take care of your business if you're going to do grown-up stuff.
Yeah, no, man, just don't be an idiot. Go to court. I mean, when they say be there at 8 o'clock, get there 7:45, 7:30. Get there early.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're not going to be the only people in the courthouse.
No, you
During
got to
that
go
day.
through, like, the
Like-
metal detectors. You got to go through
Yeah.
all the little nooks and crannies before you even get to the courtroom.
It takes time.
There you got it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, pro bail bonds, if you need them, check them out. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of In the Mix with Audible Entertainment. You guys, any last words?
That's it. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I'm
Check
good.
us out, y'all.
All right, don't forget about all these social media, audibleentertainment.com, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. You guys get out and check a show, man. Karaoke, DJ shows, come check it out. We look forward to seeing you out. You guys be safe. Love you, mean it.
This has been a production of Audible Entertainment, LLC. Don't forget to check us out on social media, as well as audibleentertainment.com. Thanks for listening to In the Mix.